What is up, everybody? Welcome back to California and welcome to the video. It's a bit too bright not to have these sunnies on, so excuse me being rude by keeping them on. So it's been a minute since my last upload, and I haven't really uploaded anything much to do with Daisy either. And honestly, she and Lucy are polar opposites. But in today's video, I just want to do a little PSA. Okay, let me explain. So I'm at the place where all this went down, and it was just over there between those two trees. And this maniac is playing with one of these things called bacon balls. I'll put a picture up so you can see which one I'm talking about. And they're really popular, certainly in this area. They're like infused with like a bacon scent, and they're really smooth, and tons of dogs love them. They come in different sizes, blah blah blah. I'm trying to build a picture. So for the first time almost ever, Daisy's chasing this ball with one of her dog friends, and she's chewing on it and playing with it and then chasing it and blah blah. And then I'm watching her from afar, and it's like a valley girl chewing gum. She was loving this thing, and I'm like, this is getting really close to the back of her mouth, and she's like chewing it just back here. Then oh my god, just all of a sudden she just swallowed it. I'm like, fuck me. So she wasn't choking on it, nothing crazy. She was just running around, ooh, what's gonna happen next? So with that, I pick her up, bundle her in the car, call the vet, and ended up taking her to the Arroyo Grande emergency vet. And she had to get operated on. They tried to retrieve the ball through an endoscopy. Well, first of all, they tried to do it through inducing vomiting, but it was never going to come up. So then they tried to do the endoscopy, where they stick like this claw thing down her neck and tried to retrieve it, but it was too slippery and it filled with too much stomach fluid, because by this time it'd been there for an hour or so, and they couldn't get it past her esophagus. So the final thing to do was to cut her open and retrieve it. I'll put the X-ray up on the screen for you to see where this thing ended up. So yeah, it was probably the worst 48 hours of my life, because I just couldn't believe it. I'm thinking all kinds of awful stuff, but the vets were amazing. They put my mind at rest. But unfortunately, it cost me $6,000 to retrieve this bloody ball. They kept it for me so that I could do a bit of a PSA about it, because I'll tell anybody that'll listen, because if I can save you lot $6,000, then I'm going to do it. So I went into work that day. Me and Jean took care of her, and not going to lie, it was a bit of a mess. I was trying to hold it together, but it was emotional, I'm not going to lie. And within 30 minutes, one of my friends set up a GoFundMe, because I was not going to ask for money. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Way too proud. I never ask for anything from anybody. So, Christine, thank you so much. She set it up for me, and they also told me to put my PayPal and my Venmo out. And I'm trying to hold it together now as I talk about it, but the community here in San Luis Obispo came together, even across the world, because some of my mates, people I hadn't spoken to for 5-10 years, made a donation, and I ended up getting $2,000, just a little over $2,000 towards Daisy's $6,000 medical bill. Truly, truly grateful. I'm going to shamelessly put my links in the description down below. I'm still $4,000 away from I'll pay for it. You know, it's going to happen. There's no two ways about it. But every little helps, and it just seems to be one thing after another lately. So this was my PSA to anybody that'll listen. Be careful with those bloody balls, especially if, you know, my dog will never do that. I didn't think that she was going to swallow a ball, but anything can happen, and these balls are they're a bit slick. And I know a couple of another friend of mine had a different version with the same material. Harley, he swallowed 2 of these things. They weren't the bacon balls, but like these little emoji ball things, and swallowed 2 of those, and he had to be cut open, I think twice. They're like children, as I said, and they've got to be supervised at all times. Whereas Lucy, she's such an independent woman. She's got her life together. She's just another maniac. As I said, Lucy and Daisy are just worlds apart from each other. The vet did say that I was lucky that I saw her do it, because the way that she was acting, it was as if nothing had happened. And give it, I don't know, maybe a few days to a week, and she would have started acting all weird, and I wouldn't have known what was going on, and all manner of things could have happened. So I'm just grateful that I saw it happen. I'm also, as I said, truly grateful for everybody that came together for me. Again, this is the second time. The first time was quite a few years ago now, when I needed some people to help me with the situation that I was in. If you know, you know. I'm not going to go into it. Anyway, I'm going to end the video there. This was just a quickie, so to speak. Just to give you a bit of a heads up on these bloody balls. And a bit of a life update for myself and Daisy Duke. And if you haven't already, slap the like button, tickle the subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Swallowing balls. Behave yourself.